been a rough year for New Mexico.
Anybody's capable of murder. It's just if you're pushed to that point.
3 inmates were plotting to kill Secretary Greg Markentel.
The threat's more dangerous now than ever.
Today, I had the opportunity to try for STIU.
Watch.
Sorry, this Otto was acting aggressive.
The super cop mentality could be a hindrance.
Wait, I was just looking out for your safety, bro.
I was hoping you wouldn't have done that.
I smell smoke.
Ooh. It's very frustrating when you can't catch them.
There should be no reason for these guys to be smoking while you're on shift.
I don't want to disappoint my lieutenant.
You need to start getting that presence.
It makes you want to get on your game more.
You got a couple 15s behind your unit. Make sure you get them in.
Gates are open all the way, bro.
It's bad that I don't know where my guys are at. It just makes me look bad.
I understand that you're new, but you should never leave a gate open. You have to understand that. That's huge.
Let's go, guys. Go into your unit.
I'm in prison for first-degree murder.
Kidnapping, aggravated assault on a police officer with a deadly weapon.
I'm doing a life sentence, plus.
Got a murder case in 2000, and I got 24 years.
Because I ended up killing somebody.
I'm here for a stupid-ass robbery.
Burglary, tampering with evidence, and drugs.
My initial charge was trafficking, and it just spiraled out of control from there.
You take a bunch of individuals that cannot conform to rules of society, you bring them to prison, and you put them all together, bad things are gonna happen real quick.
Being a rookie officer, sometimes you just need to put the brakes on and realize watching and observing is better than rushing into something. There's a lot of different things to learn, things to look for. We just have to be on it and be one step ahead of them and make sure we know what they're doing before they're gonna do it.
Here at P&M, this is the roughest compound right here. These inmates that are here aren't here for doing good things, you know what I mean? So they have to go hard. You got the strong side, you got the cuffs. We were taking inmate Long to the rec cage. Hey, Long, go to your knees, man.
Hey.
Go to your knees. Inmate Long concerns us a lot. He was brought from Housing Unit 1. He had an incident over there with other officers. For him trying to assault staff, they brought him over to 3B, which is the disciplinary unit. Ready? How's it going, Long? How you doing? Yeah? Hey, go to your knees, man. All right, Long, get up.
Put your hands through, man. I really can't reach. Thank you.
My arm wouldn't go so far.
My partner, we've worked together for almost a year now. A year's a long time as a correctional officer. You see stuff that, you know, people don't see out on the streets. No matter how long that you work here, any day could be something dangerous could happen. Fortunately, I've had a good partner, so, you know, it's made my time easier. Go to your knees, Anton. Inmate Long, go to your knees. Put your legs out, Long. Hey, stop with the gibberish, man. Who cares? Just be quiet.
Here, hold on. That's not the way the leg iron's coming off, man.
Back up. Let's go. Get up.
You pulling my arm like it's a...
Put your hand through, man.
I'm trying to put my arm through. Stop pulling me like
Duck
an object.
and put it in further. Okay? I'm not
trying to put my arm on go so far. Y'all people act like y'all scared.
Then make an effort.
Scared? We're not scared, man. We're far from that.
Go get some. See, if I get me 15 as fuck.
Huh?
Why you need a 15 years old?
We don't. Why are you acting like this? You're acting immature, man.
I'm not acting immature. You're
Come on. Come on.
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
Was making threats towards staff, saying that when he gets out, he's gonna hurt the people out there. And he, the whole time, was very argumentative and disrespectful.
You see that like he's scared.
We gotta constantly be on our toes with him because at any time he could go off.
Act like they're scared. They talk all that then he 15 CO just to bring me up. You know, I don't fear nothing. The only person I fear is the law.
Let's go.
Even though I was born in America, I was born in Harlem, New York. You know, it's out here. You know, bitch ass.
Doing all right. Down at Southern, drugs is a big deal, and it's super important that you get the drugs out of the units just because it could mean your life. You don't know how inmates are gonna react while using Suboxone, cocaine, and things like that.
Drugs are everywhere in jail. I can get high wherever the I want to.
You know, most of these cops think they know, you know, they don't know anything. Look, I'm never getting out of prison, so I'm married to the game because the game's been loyal to me.
Hey, is Lieutenant right there? Let me talk to him. Por favor. It's very frustrating when you have a gut feeling that an inmate's doing something they're not supposed to do it and you're not able to catch them.
There should be no reason for these guys to be smoking while you're on shift. You need to start getting that presence.
I'm trying to learn from my mistakes because you can lose respect from staff and people won't like to work with you if you never learn. Come to A-side. For the shakedown, as a rookie, you always want to get a different perspective. Lieutenant Enriquez is great at what he does. Whenever he comes to do his round, he'll see something right away and he'll point it out. And 99.9% of the time, they'll have something. He's kind of like a dog. He could smell their fear. So I'm sure he's going to teach me a lot about how he does shakedowns and things like that. We haven't been getting lucky with our shakedowns.
Do the round first, and then wherever you got suspects.
They were acting a little suspicious again in 2.
This is where rookies have to learn, and they have to really rely on the senior officers to train them to find contraband a lot easier. If not, they're going to eventually get weeded out.
Do you have anybody in mind?
Yeah, hold on. I think it's that guy, Harold Castro. This one inmate, Harold Castro, is very suspicious to me because he's always having other inmates at his bunk. And every time I step into the pod, he's always watching me. So I kind of have a gut feeling that he's carrying something, and I hope it's my instincts kicking in. Where do you live? Where do you live? 209 through 212?
Yeah, 210.
Hey, good morning, Captain.
Morning. Purto.
Yes, sir.
All right. Our main role is gather intelligence. We'll be bringing you up to speed on our files. We have gang files on every gang member here at the penitentiary. It's our job just to know exactly what's going on with not only the group, but the individuals within that group.
Yes, sir.
Also, we monitor the inmate mail. Any type of criminal activity, go ahead and make a copy of it, and write a report on it and submit it to me.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. STIU unit that I would like to join one day.
Information on any kind of gang-related activity.
It's just fascinating in that way to me, you know. So what we're gonna have you do now is check mail.
You know, the last time we had somebody go through the papers, they had to sniff them.
Just the papers.
No.
That's how you find the drugs. That's how we found them last time.
Go through it, read it, coded words. What you're looking for is any gang activity, kites being sent out, coded kites, anything like that.
Yeah.
And as well as any narcotics or anything like that.
Okay.
The main drug coming in right now is Suboxone. Suboxone is a strip that's very small. It's just really hard to detect.
They'll take a page, they'll put the contraband inside of it, and then they'll put another paper on top of it and then glue it on there. It's just a matter of training the rookies on what these issues are and how to find them.
STIU is very fascinating. You're going more into an investigative state of mind. I tap into the psychological part of your personality. Every day these inmates are thinking and planning new and different things. How they receive narcotics, something that can be hidden easily, or any kind of gang-related activity.
This is just a routine love letter.
This guy's in Q-Pod. Q-Pod consists of the S&Mers or the S. Once you open letters like this, you kind of focus more on the pictures first, and especially when there's heavy ink or real dark ink. See how when I go over here, it's just white. Here we go. Yeah. See how when I go over here, it's just white. Here we go. Yeah. See the little orange strips in there? Oh. It's like 10 strips in this one.
Did you find something?
Yeah, it looks like we got a Suboxone hit.
Test it.
Right.
Okay.
Sir. Suboxone is made for heroin addicts, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
See the color on there, how it's purple? That's the positive indication.
Right.
Good job.
Perfect. All right, thank you, Cap. That's 17 altogether from the second page.
Now that you've found that, you can further your investigation. You have access to the phones and stuff like that. This inmate's a member of the S&M. See if you can actually hear him asking anybody that's on the streets, we'll send it in.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, perfect.
That's a good find. It's a lot of money, man.
It's a win. It's a W.
Where do you live? 209 through 212?
Yeah.
If you want to be successful during a shakedown, you got to find contraband. I'm about to ask you to go to the day room for a little bit.
A lot of the times, these officers, they get in a hurry, and they're not going to be very thorough. If you're going to do the close, get them and then just put them in a pile on the side. They just go through the motions of the shakedown because they're required to do shakedowns every day, every shift. And then systematically start from either right to left or left to right. That way you don't redo it. They want to hurry up and get it done, and they just want to find something right away. So it's good for me to come in here and pump the brakes, slow them down, say, hey, let's do a real thorough shakedown. Like a good thorough shakedown is time consuming, bro. We might find something, we might not. And then do you remember to take off the baby powder?
Yeah.
Do you pour it all out?
No. I just kind of shake it around.
Why not? I'll show you a trick. I found syringes, tattoo machines. That's usually where they hide it, because they know we're not going to take the time to pour it out. try not to make a mess.
They're all quiet since you're in here. Usually they would be talking Chaparro, you're not gonna find anything. Get out of here, Chaparro.
They know better. That it?
Yeah.
We didn't find anything. He's making me work. Good job. That took us almost about 30 minutes for a thorough one.
It frustrates me when I can't find nothing.
Yeah. Some days you won't find nothing, some days you will. Throw in that irregular round. And then Roach or whoever's on the control camera, that sergeant is our eyes. So don't get frustrated. It's a game of emotions. You gotta hide your emotions.
Okay.
D'Angelo, I told him, just be mellow, be calm. He'll get it if he keeps practicing it this way.
Being a CO is just really stressful. I'm 18 years old, dealing with felons. The environment here is changing. Western had a reputation where nothing ever happened. It was kind of peaceful here. But lately, things have been happening here.
Put it down! Put the weapon down! Put the weapon down!
People have been getting assaulted.
These guys are not playing around with us anymore.
It's an uncomfortable environment for me, and I have to deal with these guys for 16 hours a day, 5 days a week, so that really takes a toll on your mind and your body. Hey, what's up? I became a CO because it's sort of like a family tradition. Me and my brother both work here at Western. It's really good that he's here. I'm always calling him on the phone to ask him advice because sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. This is a hard job. I do mess up sometimes, so.
Fabian, go to Unit 4. Omar, same with you.
Do some good work. Be safe.
I hate working in Unit 4. It's probably the worst unit to work. Well, I heard those inmates they're What's your advice? You've been working down there.
Well, just keep an eye on your cameras because the cameras show everything.
Hopefully I do good today.
It's not that bad.
Okay. I'll call you if anything.
All right.
Which I probably will.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Later.
Be safe. I think for my brother, it's been pretty hard for him.
This is his first time ever doing something like out of his comfort zone.
The inmates give him and all that, but they give us all.
Thank you.
Use the control?
Yeah. Thank you. I hate this unit. They're crazy. They're all crazy. The inmates in Unit 4 are rowdy, they're crazy. Everyone's scared working here. I don't know what's gonna happen. The inmates in Unit 4 are rowdy, they're crazy. It's my first time working a control in that unit.
Have fun.
All right.
Operating a control center within a housing unit is one of the hardest jobs. You gotta watch every inmate and your officer's safety. You can never take a shortcut up there.
Biggest challenge is just coming to work and having to be behind these walls with these guys who want to make my life hard all day.
And they got little 19-year-old kids that really don't know that, boy, your life is really in danger.
I just have to make sure that they're not fighting or anything, and if I need to, I have to shoot them. Being a control officer and a rookie is probably the hardest thing to do because there's a lot of things that's going on at once. Gotta keep an eye on my rover, who's going through like each pod. And these little tiny screens don't help. I have to keep an ear out for the radio, and I also have to keep up with my paperwork. Ugh, it's the worst. I don't know where my Uber's at. How am I supposed to know where she's at?
(8205).
This is stressful.
ID, how's the unit 2 over case and ID, pick up 215s back to your unit.
Oh, she's doing a cell search. Sounds like they're arguing. I don't know what they're talking about, but I have to keep an eye on her because if something does go bad, I have to call it in and help her out. Those guys give me the dirtiest look. Forward control of beta.
Yep, please.
Yeah. Do I need to let her out? I don't know how to use these.
J-Pod.
This is such an ancient unit, and I don't know. K? J?
Please open the door.
Oh. This is the worst.
What we'll have you do is let you log on to some of the gang network that we have so you can start monitoring some phone calls and stuff.
STIU is very fascinating. You know, they taught me a lot, and I'm starting to kind of catch on to the little strategies that are used to gather more intelligence.
This is an inter-facility call, too.
Yeah, I was gonna say what's interesting about this, not only is it a three-way phone call, but it's an inter-facility phone call. So it's an inmate contacting another inmate on the other side of the prison through a third party on the streets. Wife, girlfriend, brother, whatever it may be. Usually our high-profile SNMers, the Sindicatos Nueve Mexico, these guys are gang members inside of here, so they have friends, family that are also in the gang that are conducting illegal activity back into the prison walls. That's a red flag for us because they can conduct gang business, hits, drug activity, anything along those lines. This inmate's a member of the SNM, so those are the types of calls we really want to listen to because that's when you're gonna have your codes passed or any kind of work that needs to be done, anything like that. For instance, a code that they like to use sometimes around Christmas time is, hey, you know, the Christmas tree's full of green lights, and then it's good to go with all the presents underneath it. Green lighting meaning that guy's in bad standings and you need to hit that guy.
Right.
Pictures, strippers, those are types of codes that they like to use. You're gonna know when the conversation is regular conversation and then it skips to something that's not even pertinent to
the code is usually so random.
Like it doesn't make sense to
Yeah, it has nothing to do with whatever they were talking about. And in this case, like he says, I mean, 14 strippers. I mean, although that would be awesome, how many people have 14 strippers?
In prison especially.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you'll know right away. Okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Cool, thank you, Dave.
No problem.
Hello. You are about to receive a prepaid call from the Penitentiary of New Mexico. This call is subject to monitoring and recording.
Because me and him were best friends. At the end of the day, I mean, we got no choice.
Hey, camera. Go.
Cameras rolling. Grab that back.
Tower!
Make room.
Who is that? The reason why we respond first because we're on the first responders list.
So basically, if anything pops off at whichever unit, you're the first ones, other than the officer already present on site. It could be a fight with the 2 inmates, or it could be a fight with an officer and inmate. It could be a fight with several inmates. You just got to kind of be ready for anything.
Breathe, Long. I'm whistle. Right. Long, you're gonna stand up and you're gonna comply? I ain't gonna comply. Y'all. You want something? You don't grabbing on me. Trying to treat me like an animal. Take him. Human, right? Take him to medical, guys. Take him to medical. Everybody step back. Take him down. Take him down. Right. Long, you're gonna stand up and you're gonna comply. Take him to medical, guys. Take him to medical. Everybody step back. Take him down. Take him down. Take him down.
Chill out, dude. Chill out.
You need to comply with my Do you understand? If you do not comply with my directive, phase 4 will. Phase 4 You've been warned. Okay? You have to be deployed. Are you ready to stand up?
When you get pepper sprayed, it's not a good feeling at all. It feels like a hot iron's on your face.
You got it? I'm good.
But you have to attend to the problem first and then deal with the effects of the pepper spray later, because it could mean my life, it could mean my partner's life, it could mean an inmate's life.
Stop. Get the strap.
After the many incidences we've been in, you never get used to it. There's no building up an immunity to that. It's the first time, all the time.
What we go through on a daily basis, the kind of stuff we see, you are basically in a fight every single day.
Good.
I do question sometimes when you go home, you're like, man, today was a stressful day. Is this a job for me?
Stop here. Put him down. Stand up. Make sure you continue to comply.
I am, man. I just want to make something in my eyes, man.
Almost there, man.
Gonna take care of you.
You just have to stick it out and go through it. And me, I'm a lot different than other COs because I was born into this. You know, I knew what I was getting into. You know, there's so many different scenarios that you go through with this job, and it doesn't happen every single day. You could just be hanging out, and then boom, it happens.
You got him?
Sergeant Morris, thank you for your help.
Forward control beta. Do I need a letter out? I don't know how to use these.
Please open the door.
This is the worst. K, J. This is so confusing.
Housing an 8.
How do you open any of the doors in the pods?
The pod doors? You push all the buttons.
So I go to each pod control?
Where's your rover? Ask them, because I can't. I would literally need to be there to show you.
I'll figure it out. I'll see what I need to do. All right, bye. So, I guess I have to figure it out on my own.
I don't think my brother quite understood how hard the job was gonna be. He needs to kind of grow up, I guess. Yeah, I can't be there and hold his hand forever.
Oh, I don't know, I just have to figure it out on my own. Did I do it? Okay. I don't think I can rely on my brother too much on how to do my job anymore. This job is all about me, how I need to grow as a person and as a man. And I really want people to respect me because at first glance, I'm just a little kid and people don't really take me seriously. For me to work in this type of environment, in this type of work, there's a lot of things that I still need to work on.
This your hand? Other hand. Castro is very suspicious to me. I need to let it play out a little bit. But I know he has something that he doesn't want me to find. This your hand? Other hand. They were acting a little suspicious when I walked by their area.
Like count, they always look mad as
I let it play out a little bit, because sometimes you don't want to bite the bullet too soon, because then you're gonna miss the target. Lieutenant Enriquez really helped me out, and the way to be more successful here is just switching up your routine.
Whoever's on the control camera, that sergeant is our eyes.
Hand me the phone, please. Hey, in dorm 2, can you watch the third four-man cubicle on the left? There's 2 people there. Go. Come on, Davis. Go to the third foreman. 10-4, come on. Carrillo, can you make 25 to assist Davis over here? Control, could you 68, A-side vestibule? You got some money?
Why are you guys tripping on me?
I said go check it out. Go check it out. Check what you were doing out.
I wasn't doing anything, dude.
You weren't up to nothing in there. You were just cleaning. Nothing at all.
I wasn't doing anything.
You didn't leave anything at your bunk.
No.
Oh yes, you weren't up to.
Oh, that ain't mine.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't mine. You didn't see that come from
Yes, I
nothing
did.
on mine.
I saw
right
it
now.
fell out of your pants. So you're not gonna man up to it?
That ain't mine.
Okay. Carrillo, I already got it. Davis, I got it. It's a syringe. Yeah, I knew they were up to something, bro. Well, this is the syringe he was gonna use, and that's the Suboxone that he was gonna load it. I was a little frustrated earlier because I knew he had something and we didn't find it. Because I went in to do my security check, right? So I was like, Mr. Hand, he didn't have anything in his hand. So I just walked off. Then I called Udero. I was like, watch this cubicle. Sure enough, they're doing something, go get it. I'm in a better mood now that I actually got what I was looking for in his area. It's a good little find though, no?
Hello. You are about to receive a prepaid call from the Penitentiary of New Mexico. This call is subject to monitoring and recording. You may start the conversation now.
Hey, what up? Hey.
Hey.
What's up, dude? Hey, what are you doing now?
We're sitting here.
Why don't you go inside?
They don't open till exactly 9. You can't go inside and wait. The doors are locked.
Throw a rock to it.
Right away.
Hey, brother, did you see? Hey, he's going all out, fool. I already know, I told you that. Hey, gosh, on. Yeah. And then, hey, I found out the other day that he was even trying to throw your boy under the bus, too, and
What the heck?
he pisses me off, bro, because me and him were best friends. I don't know why he tapped out. He just got tired of it, and he just wanted to do another thing. Yeah, heck, and we're all tired, but at the end of the day, man, we got no choice, you know what I mean? It's like, I'd rather sit here in my little box, man, than knowing that I tapped out and told on people and this and that. Yeah.
Stitches end up with stitches. No, stitches end up with stitches. Shut up.
Hey, Chris. It's this one right here.
I found out the other day that he was even trying to throw your boy under the bus, too, and
Stitches end up with stitches.
Oh, no.
No, stitches end up with stitches. Shut up.
Trying to orchestrate a move.
So, get on it. Then straight to that, you know?
You're gonna get shaked.
Oh, no.
This one right here.
Stitches end up with stitches.
Oh, no.
No, stitches end up with stitches. Shut up. You're gonna get shaked.
Oh, no. So the chick on there is one of 5 females that are validated SNMers. So he's probably referring to somebody or someone within that gang, inside of prison. I don't know if there's any other names on there or anything like that that you got.
In this conversation, I was picking up, and I'm not sure if that's an inmate's moniker or if that's a disruptive group or what.
He's a pretty influential member of the S&M. He's an old timer. He's been doing time since the old main in the early 80s. So what did he exactly say about
maybe a possible hit.
Oh, okay. Trying to orchestrate a move of some sort?
Right, trying to...
Okay. We'll just have to investigate it and see what it is.
I was wondering if you wanted me to issue them misconduct reports.
For them using the phone. If we cut it off, then they're gonna know we're on to them and they won't communicate that way. The more they talk, the more information we get is basically what I'm trying to say.
Right.
That's gonna be up to the captain, so. Good, man, that's good. All right, man, thank you.
Good job today. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. I mean, I won't lie. I've had a weakness of being a little impatient. Just because I like to run towards the action, I kind of jumped the gun a little bit, and I'm still learning a little bit about putting the brakes on things when the occasion calls for it. I've definitely been learning that with STIU. That way you can, catch the bigger fish, and it makes a lot of sense.
He was taking it off when I saw it fall out of his sweats. And then he's trying to lie to me, so that's not mine.
That was it? Was the drugs in it? Or?
Well, Carrillo got the spoon with the Suboxone on it. Yeah, baby. I had a feeling. That's the foreman we hit, too, earlier, where this guy was. In a place like Southern, you gotta get in with the brotherhood because at Southern, everybody has each other's backs. All the officers are like a family, and it's really important that if you do make a mistake here, you learn from it quickly and bounce back.
What Carrillo's doing right now is he's testing the orange substance that they found, which we believe to be a Suboxone.
If it's positive for Suboxone, a red line will appear up here, and then it'll be positive for BUP.
I knew it.
Good job.
Whenever you're able to show that you're doing your job,
print sign, date, time.
It just shows your superiors that in case something does hit the fan, people know they can rely on me.
Good teamwork here. It's very important.
This actually kind of put me in a better mood. I haven't got a bus today. It's actually nice to get a bus today, and so it's a good day today.
Good fun.
You think so?
Every rookie is going to hit a rough patch. And it may not be just one rough patch. It might be several. It's very important that you have to have that intrinsic motivation to never give up, to understand that you're here for a bigger reason.
I don't mind sitting back and taking a look at the bigger picture.
So on the phone call that Aaron found, I can't get real into the specifics of what was inside the phone call, but it's very instrumental in the investigation that we're doing.
What we have here is we have some confiscated items from within inside of an inmate. He had them in his anus, and it looked, for lack of a better word, it looked painful.
What you're looking at right there, that's a lot of money inside.
If you look at the one strip in prison goes for $100, you cut it up into strips, 30 hits each. One hit is 20 bucks.
So
$600 per strip. The amount of money this guy was working on and what this looks to be, if the greed is just something else.
76 strips. So if everybody paid up for every strip that he had, he would make $45,600.
It's the first time I've seen that.
You really never know what to expect. Could be a good day, it could be a last day.
Available staff to RHU yards.
Okay.
My mind's going 100 miles an hour. What if I get hurt?
Stop up.
Every day, some correctional officer gets assaulted. Don't let that be one of you.
Yes, sir.
This guy is aggressive.
What is this guy gonna do?
Broken razors saved me a whole lot of trouble.
If you don't follow protocol, it could have huge ramifications.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of lost right now.
What's that? I think I see blood. Is that blood?
They're gonna take me seriously? I look like I'm 12 years old.
My biggest fear is not going home to my wife.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to go face your fear.
Put the weapon down!
That's what we do every day.